Success. Success is not a secret. Success is 95% mindset, that is a state of mind, and only 5% the strategy. Yet everyone I've met thinks it's the strategy, especially companies and business owners. They are working on the strategy. But the individuals that are behind the strategy, unfortunately, have a poor mental state. Often their mental state is one of fear, doubt, and worry. And this is why I cannot stress enough, before you invest in another strategy, go and fix your identity. Go and fix the way you think. Then any strategy you implement will pay off huge dividends, because you are leading with the right energy when you execute a strategy. You are actually thinking differently, feeling differently, acting differently, seeing yourself differently. And when you are in that vibration, whatever strategy you implement, game over, it will work out. You see, most people don't understand that if you want success, because you can't actually touch success, it's not a tangible thing. You think success is the cash and prizes, as I call it, the money in the bank account, the car, the new house, more clients. But really, success, for me, my interpretation of success is confidence. The more confidence you have, the quicker you will achieve anything in life. But most people don't have great confidence because they haven't shifted their identity. And identity is really something that you identify with. Right now, you identify with certain ideas or beliefs about yourself. You identify with a certain image about yourself that's been programmed inside of you that doesn't even belong to you. So if you want to achieve more success, go and change your level of confidence. And the way to change your level of confidence is to create a new identity about yourself. Now, I'm going to share with you 3 ways you can start to shift your current identity to one of more confidence. For starters, number 1, you could sit down and write out a new self-image script. Actually write it down, but the caveat is you must have a goal. Do you know where you're going? Because it's very hard to write out a new self-image script if you don't know where you are going, right? Because the goal becomes the benchmark that you pivot off to support you to not only write the self-image script, but also embody this new identity, because the goal will demand it. Secondly, another thing you could do to build more confidence is to read the self-confidence formula. It's inside Think and Grow Rich, and it's a phenomenal read. And if you were to read that every single day, you would elevate your confidence meter. You would raise your confidence levels. But guess what? In that book, he says you've got to have a goal. You've got to have a goal. And then another way to build your confidence is to every single day get uncomfortable. Oh, that's right. Get uncomfortable for the sake of yourself and others. That is doing things that are unknown to you. It's doing things that scare you, but also excite you at the same time. It's saying yes to opportunities. Some make sense, some don't, but just do it. So it's getting out of your comfort zone, because there's one character trait about humans that we've all programmed with, and that is seek comfort, seek comfort, seek comfort. No, don't seek comfort. Seek feeling uncomfortable. Seek feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Because have you ever noticed when you've done something scary and then you realize it wasn't so scary once you'd done it. Well, that's how you need to embrace new things. I'm just going to give it a go, right? And see what happens. And you can, by doing this, taking action and feeling scared, this is how you build confidence. Another way to build confidence, I have discovered, is to actually program your mind with more confidence. Actually program your mind with more confidence. Another way to build confidence is to study. Oh, study certain books every single day. Just certain thought leaders, because the more you study, the more you become very, I would say, intellectual. You become very smart. What happens is when you study a certain thing day in, day out, you raise your awareness. And when you raise your awareness, you suddenly are aware of golden opportunities, resources, people, places, and things that were always there, but you couldn't have access to them because you hadn't spent the time raising your awareness. Your awareness wasn't there, but when you raise your awareness, you feel more confident. And then finally, to feel more confident, there's one more thing that you can do apart from study, I have found, is to have more faith. Oh yeah, have more faith. But this is the faith where you believe in a power greater than yourself, that you have an intimate relationship with a God of your own understanding, where you truly know you have a partner, a CEO in your life that's doing most of the heavy lifting, the unseen forces that's helping you. You see, when you have more faith, you live more on the side of well-being than fear. So today, I wanted to just tap in and say that if you want to be successful, the quickest way to do it is to have more confidence. And to have more confidence, then the quickest way to do that is to change this current identity of fear and doubt and worry, create a new identity of confidence, take action, believe in a power greater than yourself, and raise your level of awareness. So if this is resonating with you, leave your comments below. If you're new to my channel, welcome, Tanya Pluckrose. Look, I've made it my mission to help you and help millions of others master their minds so they can master their lives. And so welcome. I'm all about helping you get what you want in life. And it really does begin inside the boardroom of your mind. Everything is here, ready, waiting, and for you. You just haven't accepted it yet because you don't understand the workings of the mind and how to use the mind. But don't worry, I'm going to take care of you on that.